Sydney Thessell and Maurice Flynn proudly present Haiku Radio of the Air.
Now, let's see. I've got the TikToks out, a flagon of Del Monte sherry, stuffed cheesels, incense, and James' last polka party on the record player. All set for the Fringe Arts meeting. Whoopie sooks, the first member. Golly, I'm as nervous as Clifton Pugh's wombat.
Hello, I'm Rhoda Addendum Wilson, the famous writer.
Oh.
You must be Maurice Flynn, the non-entity.
Yeah.
Lead me to the cocktails, darling.
Sure, Rhodesia. I've got some Del Monte sherry here. Looks good, feels good, is good.
It tastes like Mortine.
Yeah, the bouquet kills off the mozzies. Would you like some Terax instead?
Hey, give that back. It at least meets two important criteria of mine. It's free and it contains alcohol.
I must say, Rhodesia, it's a great pleasure to meet you.
Yes, I'm sure it must be.
You know, I've always wanted to ask you, what's your underlying philosophy as a fellow author?
Maurice, words must be liberated from the traditional chains of print. Books revolt me. Walls are life's pages. Graffiti is the people's language.
Yeah.
This is where expression is free.
Wow, that's out of sight, Rhodey. You know, I reckon your work on the Clifton Hill underpass was really fantastic.
Oh, that was my spray can stage. Very limited. I hope to get a grant to paint something witty on the side of a tram next.
Excusey, Rhodey. More members of our select little group? Hi, I'm Maury.
Rhoda, how intensely charming. Haven't seen you for years.
Helipad, do come in, darling.
Superbly primitive place, this. Lumpy doormat.
Get off my chest.
Really, Helly, darling, you have put on weight.
I'll vouch for that.
Aha, I've spotted the host. Silly man, doormat imitations are passé. Art should be really dynamic, energized like my free-range organic ceramics.
Yes, you normally end up throwing them at your critics.
Well, stop licking my sandals, man, and bring me a drink.
Yeah, righto, Mr. Helipad, sir, Buana.
Morris! I've been sitting through 2 hours of the Anthrax telethon waiting for Frank Thring to come on, and who turns up? Bernard Bloody King. Talk about old mutton dressed up as spring lamb.
Well, you should have stayed longer. There's
Why?
a Fringe Arts meeting here tonight, and we've got more important things to discuss than your
My
frustrated adoration of Frank Thring.
Evening, folks. Just excuse me while I strangle this lying little rodent. Don't you ever send me on a wild goose chase again!
Don't worry, I'll get the door. You two can finish your catharsis. Loxley, darling, fabulous to see you again.
Hello, Rhoda.
Huh?
Bring the lights this way. Come,
the
hurry
hell?
up.
What?
The event has already begun. Roll that camera. Don't you people realize it is the instant that is art?
Loxley, how ingenious. A video. Quick, this is my best side.
Sydney, make up.
With that sneaky little creep? Never!
Hurry, Loxley, send one of those little people over here with the boom mic. I have something significant to say.
No, me, Loxley, darling. I wish to tell the world about my latest project.
Oh, go and texture it on a toilet.
Cut. Look, you're climaxing far too early. We've got a whole 8 minutes of videotape here, and I want an explosion of artistic angst at the end. Take 2.
What the hell's going on here?
Quick, boom mic. As an alternative filmmaker, I am making an action video of the Fringe meeting. Thus, I am transmuting mere transitory life into artistic immortality.
I don't care what you're doing. You're not doing it in my living room.
Sydney, you Philistine. This is avant-garde. We are forcing people to see the world in a new way, to reach beyond their limited horizons into tomorrow. We grasp the chaos of the future.
Oh, shut up, Morris.
No, you listen, chaos is the cauldron of creativity. I must say this flagon's better than the last one.
Hey, that's the washing up detergent.
Exactly, Rhoda. And the essential core of the creative process is the orchestrating of this chaos into the permanency of art, until you have an aesthetic object to hurl across the gallery at the critics.
Well, if your art's only good for throwing at people, it can't be worth very much.
Worth? Trust you, Sydney Thessell, to bring money into our discussion.
Yeah?
Move the camera in for a close-up, please. We create, not out of greed, but out of a suffering in order to raise universal consciousness.
Oh, that's all very well for you, but where does you get the money from?
Oh, the occasional grant or 3, combined with exclusive performances of our work at Inflation on Monday nights.
Well, I reckon you're just a pack of crooks.
Cut! Sorry, Sydney, but we're out of film. Pack up, boys and girls. Let's go home. A
Good.
wonderful night's work. I'm sure we've got a definite take, and
Takes right.
I was brilliant as usual.
Well done.
Hey, is everyone leaving?
Come on, here
But
we go, come on.
you haven't voted me into the committee yet.
Oh well, we'll put it on the agenda for the next meeting. But make sure you've got something other than Del Monte sherry next time. I don't like the way Rhoda started blowing bottles after she collapsed.
But wait,
Okay.
they're gone.
Good riddance. I don't want to ever see those freeloaders back here again.
Oh, great. They've come back to accept me onto the committee. That art bob course I did off the back of Pix magazine wasn't a waste of money after all. Hello, I'm Bernard King, and I'd like to demonstrate to you the new Breville Kitchen Whiz.
Sidney Cecil and Maurice Flynn were played by Peter Pentland and Derek Holmes. Loxley was played by Gary McConville. Conceptual graffitist Rhoda Addendum Wilson was played by Therese Merkert. Free-range organic ceramicist Helipad Hinchley was played by Julian Light. The show was written by Peter Pentland and Derek Holmes, produced by Brett McLeod and Julian Light in the studios of 3RRR FM, Melbourne.
おはようございます。